Thank you once again. My name is Oyebanji, Akins, and we're live for CTV Among Blacks. And on this episode, I have no other person with me that I know a lot of you have already know the voice, the face, and not to waste our time. Big
Big
V,
V.
how you
So,
doing?
Adi, Baba, what's in this
How's
sauce?
everything now?
Nice to see you. Nice to
You
see
the
you
fresh, so
again.
everything just put me.
No,
Anyway,
no, no.
don't let me put it out. You be putting me on, so I won't say too much on that.
What's up, my G?
I'm
Yeah,
doing,
we
I'm
here,
doing.
we here. Life is
How
good.
how is life? How is
Thank
everything
God,
going?
everything is well, man.
And how
Thank
you
God.
feeling about this Nigerian community of music industry, movie industry?
Man, it's, we.
Do you think they're
we
representing us well? Or
Oh yeah. Of course. There's a yes,
I
of
think
course.
for me,
Represented.
I would say we're doing fine when it comes to music.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to movie, we're still trying to figure it out a little bit.
Yeah.
When I say that is a couple of them have improved in their script.
Talking about movie, I don't mean to. I know you sent me a couple of good ones to watch,
Yeah.
and I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I appreciate
really
that a lot.
improving
Yeah, and I saw this one 2 days ago.
Which one? Is
Afa Mefuna.
Oh yeah, you like it, right?
I love that.
I did a review for that too.
Oh, you did it?
It helped
Afa
me to understand
Afa Mefuna.
the Igbo version of seeing a lot of people doing.
I kind of knew that in Lagos. I kind of knew
never
that.
knew.
Oh yeah. I kind of knew.
I never
that.
knew.
I knew
But
that.
it
That's
was
how.
an open
It was an
eyes.
open eye. Oh yeah.
Because me, we always see where we're like, how the hell this thing with that man for so many years?
Yeah.
And
I
then
kind of knew that because I worked. No, I won't say I worked. Kind of. I was. I remember my mom had a shop, and we had the guy sitting next to us was
doing something like that. So
that
that's
with
how you
electric.
knew.
Right. That's how I knew.
So it wasn't
Right.
like you really know in depth
on.
until you watch Alpha Mifuna.
Yes, it wasn't. Yeah.
It was a good one though. Like
Yeah, it was a good one.
And I told somebody, I said that's the reason why you only see Igbo's still doing good.
Yeah, because because the way I knew was my mom, my grandma's shop is right here, and then opposite next to my grandma's shop, there's this guy this Igbo man that does electricity. He's an electrician. So they all sell all the electricity, anything about electrician.
Is there?
Anybody wants anything, they go there. And every 3 months, and every 3 or 4 months, I noticed that he always brings
new people.
New
apprentices.
Like after 2-3 years, I see different faces. After I go to school, I come back, I see new faces. I'm like, what's going on? And then he explained to me. That's why my mom and other people explained to me, like, yeah, those ones will learn.
You know what? I think we're going to talk about it because I feel like there's some things.
It's pretty good. And
that might be affecting. This is just my own opinion.
I think we should talk
Igbo,
right.
Culture when it comes to how to do business,
right?
Because how the movie ended up being played wasn't something I think it would cause a lot of enmity.
Right.
But that's for that. Let's get back to the main thing. The main reason why we
okay.
Well, let's get back to the main thing.
Right, let's get back to the main thing.
What do you think about what do we blame for not hearing all this music anymore? I'm talking about Nigerian industry.
Okay. There's this saying that our old songs in the past, like early 2000s, right? 1990, I'll say about 97, 98. Then the early 2000s, those songs are dying in the club or they're dying in parties, right? The DJs are not playing them enough. And this new generation, this new Gen Z, they don't even know this artist. And these are talented, great artists we're talking about. These are artists that actually, some of them would say they paved the way for our new Whiskey, Rema, Bonobo, all these new artists, Ashake. These artists actually do pave the way. So there's this saying that, why are we not playing these old songs in our clubs, in our events? It's not only club, in our events, in so many occasions that we have. But Ghanaians are doing it. You understand? I heard the Ghanaians play their old songs in any Ghana event. You're going to hear, even the young generation sings to the old school. But our generation, Nigerians, I'll say, that's what we know. Nigerians are this new generation, Gen Z. They don't know this.
I'm about to crack you up.
They don't know Tetula. They don't know P Square. They don't know old P Square.
True.
They don't know I'll say, what is this boys? Star Plus, Plantation Boys, Star Plus, Plantation, Star Plus.
Angel of my life,
exactly. Plantation Boys, Remedies.
Paul
Ikedairo, Paul Play. Jobless. No more loss, exactly. LD the Don, all these boys back in them days. True. They don't know these guys. So what can we do?
Before we say what can we do, what do you think? What do you think we will say we will have done a lot of work to make this thing stay?
I think there is not one person that we could put our blame on.
Because most of the clip going out now, people are blaming the DJs.
The DJs, okay. I could see. I think it takes a whole family to raise a child in this situation. It might take. I think it takes everybody to be like, you know what? We are aware of this. Let's put a niche to this. Let's fix this. It takes everybody. But now, if we want to focus on the DJ, I could see why the DJs are the top on this.
Now.
Okay. Now, I think the DJs are the top because two things. In the past, I've done DJ, right? I've done a house party in my apartment in New York. I've done a house party, okay? So, and I cater to what the audience wants. I don't cater, right? I don't cater to what I like or how I feel. Okay. This is the hottest music I'm feeling right now. In between my DJ mixing, I could throw the song that I like in there and hoping the crowd gravitates and go crazy with my tongue that I'm feeling. But when you see the crowd is not like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to take this out and let them catch on. They're going to catch on in the future because I know this is the hottest thing. That's how I DJ, right? Mm-hmm. But I usually play to please the crowd. I don't play for myself. I play to please the crowd. Mm-hmm. So with this new generation, who comes out? Who comes to this clubs? Who comes to this? Is this generation? It's Gen Z. So what do they want to hear? They want to hear the latest Wizkid, the latest, all the top artists, Charlie Puppy, Odumodu Black, you understand? Omale. They want to hear the latest song. They don't want to. So the DJ plays, I could see why, because they feel like, yo, if you guys are playing this, why don't you guys go back and introduce this new, our oldies, them remedies, them, Plantation Boys, the old songs. Why don't you guys introduce this song while you're playing this DJ, while you're mixing this? Yeah. So that's why they're blaming the DJs, because the DJs are not doing enough of that. That's the only, because the DJs are the premier, they are the top of the top that actually could introduce that sound. It's not a new sound, but they could introduce that sound to it. But I'll go back to you, bro. What do you think? I think the DJ, and I also understand why the DJ is not doing that. Like I said, I was once a DJ. I want to cater for what the crowd wants. So I'm giving the crowd, this generation, this so-called Gen Z, I'm giving them what they want to hear.
So for in the business world, they always say something. For you to sell, you got to have a competitor.
Okay.
If you don't have a competitor, I don't see no value in what you're selling. And that's why we use these two primary components. Mm-hmm. That's why we see Toyota and Honda making something similar sometimes.
Right.
When you see them, they always bring up because that makes you like, I like Toyota. I want
right.
So what I'm trying to say is Ghana coming up now every time is making us revalue what we're doing, which is a good thing.
Which is a good thing, right.
But don't let us forget about, before we dab so much into the DJs, I'm about to say this that you're about to laugh. How many current Ghanaian artists are doing well? For Ghanaian. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm talking about Ghanaian outside Ghanaian. I'm talking about Ghanaian that are in London.
Right.
If I'm from Ghana, I want to listen to Ghana song.
Okay.
Let's call it a spade. If I'm a DJ and I'm about to service Ghanaian people, I gotta play your song. So if I'm realizing that most of your big names are not really big in terms of you want to fuck with them, then I'll play the oldest because I know you vibe with it. But for our Nigerian audience, we have too much of tons of people. So if you want to play the oldest, first of all, is the DJ oldest? When you're talking about DJ in Nigeria, it's DJ Jimmy Jax. How many of other DJ really know those names we just mentioned? That's one.
Yeah, that's
now two, how many of these Gen Z want to listen to all those oldies? Now three that I think might play a part is, may God forgive me, they might drag me for this. Most of all these are OGs, didn't put DJs into their perspective then. I will tell you why. How many of them, if I'm playing your music, you're selling? What is my gain? Now again, if the audience doesn't want it, I can make you to like it. But what am I getting out of the day? You're going to keep making your money. Nobody even know me. Maybe I started or not. You get what I'm trying to say? Now, a lot of DJs are even collaborating with the top artists. They didn't go back to the oldies. Why do you think they don't want to go back to the oldies? Because oldies felt like... Right. No, the thing is this. Everything I always say this to people. It's teamwork.
Right.
Most oldies are expecting because I'm big, they should play my music. But you still got to have team. Somebody has to keep intentionally putting your song.
Yeah, but that requires funds. It goes back to
that's the thing. So why would you not want to put the blame on the DJ to do the job for them so that they can make their money? Well, you don't want to even be on the social media.
I see where you're coming, but I think you're looking at it. I like the angle you actually coming from.
But
I want you to.
The reason why we play your songs. Why do you think they want to play Paul Ike Dairo over Charlie Puppy? Charlie Puppy is all over the news.
Yes, because you know why they want to play Paul Ike Dairo? I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You know why they want to play?
In the Gen Z crowd though. Don't go about the general Nigerian. Okay. I'm talking about Gen Z control everything we're selling now. It's the age of 18, 35.
Right.
20 something.
Right.
Once you're beyond
But
that,
I feel
nobody give it hell.
no, but right. I feel like when you introduce those old songs, right? It kind of like it lets the Gen Z understands that listen, we still have this is what starts this. You get what I'm saying? You guys just came up to this, but this people actually is like we will give them something to go research once they get home. And oh, guess what? Mom, I listen. Mom, like, oh yeah, this was our song that was popping. They will go back.
Bro,
If we give them a trend, it will give them something to look back into, like, oh, this is how it started. This is how far this is what I'm looking for.
I will stop you.
This is how far we've come.
They could drag me on this one.
Right.
You OG. When I said you OG, you know a lot of things people might not know.
Right.
I know that you know.
Okay.
Let's put a spade a spade. How many OGs in Nigeria, except the likes of Two-Face, that was given room for all these young artists to grow on that day? Don't forget
there
this.
wasn't a lot,
when I'm up now,
Right.
when you want to come in to collaborate with you, why would I want to collaborate with you? Because when you're up there, you never thought it's going to be our own turn. I'm forgetting about DJ now.
Right.
The only reason why we sing about them is once you can still jump on something with people. Even if it's like jumping on a song, we still don't play a song very well.
But bro, you're talking about something entirely different.
Because you gotta bring out the factor though. Why do you want to keep blaming the
I don't think
DJs to
so.
play the song?
I'm not.
when
See,
people don't
one
even
thing.
know
One
them?
thing. I think. Let me. Maybe,
I'm not saying you're blaming them.
I didn't blame
we're
them.
bringing them like they should be the one to help to uphold those songs.
I won't say they're the front. It's like they're the front runner. They're the front runner. Yes, because now them who else go play? Who else go play?
So
this
let me
song?
ask you this: how many shows have you seen people put poster like old song? How many people do you see going to that kind of show?
I see some of
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot, but
Now-
because now Gen Z, they
So
come out.
if I'm
Right.
playing for Gen Z, let's call it a spade. It's all about my money. I'm a DJ. I gotta make money.
Right.
So if I'm playing for Gen Z and I try the song and they don't like it, and you still want me to keep losing my money, so that because once you become playing that song, you will get show. Don't forget that they will start going for show.
Right.
They might not even know it was one DJ that started it from them. DJ Jimmy Jat helped so many people.
Right.
How many people still respect DJ Jimmy Jat today? If not be about it, maintain their life.
No. He still got a lot of love. He still got a lot of respect.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But
how
you know
many
why?
in
But
Gen
what
Z?
he's trying
He did a
to-
show
okay.
in Houston now.
Right.
How
Yeah,
many
he did a
people
show.
push it like that they push it for him?
Okay. There's not a lot. This top name could have. Even the new generation still did it. There's a lot of people because they don't know them.
And
they don't
Jimmy
even
Jazz
know.
still
Right. He still
helped
brings them.
Wizkid
But
back
do you
then
know
to
why?
sing.
Yeah, but do you know why he keeps doing that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Leave money aside, right? Leave fame, leave some. No.
In this generation.
No. That's what in this generation. But I'm talking about the reason
It's
why.
me and you generation that we
support-
don't fuck with. We fight with money
saying.
now.
But that's what I'm saying. If me and you, remember, there's me and you. There's millions of me and you. If millions of me and you come to that show and leave Gen Z, it's gonna pop. That's what he's trying to say. Yeah.
Do you remember when Joe? I'm about to come to America. When Joe dragged Drake for the last time, I was like, Drake is singing for young people.
Right.
And people were like, you don't
You're the
get
old
it.
man,
You
right,
think
right, you
your
think-
old man listen to you?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So when you want to bring to Nigerian too, don't forget people that listen to song. They want Charlie Poppy. They want I don't know.
We are not saying not to place them now. We are not saying not to place. We are telling you to introduce, to add it to the flavor. Now, portfolio, now like food where you they cook, different ingredients we go there. That's all we're saying. But this new generation, this new DJs don't even play Star Plus.
So now this is what I'm about to say.
They don't
Now,
play
now
Star
listen
Plus.
to my angle again.
You know what I'm saying?
For me to play Star Plus, social media is out there. If Star Plus puts his face on, you see how Portable intentionally keep putting his face. See, bro, people's
and
mind
this song
don't have
is
to go deep.
there's
bro.
a difference. Let me
No.
I know where they come from.
Okay.
But remember, some music are evergreen.
True.
Olufumio, it's
Man,
evergreen.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? It's evergreen. Next generation we go come out. Even
And
though
I
they
think
hear,
that even though we start playing, it's gonna blow though.
Congo Aso to
That one
evergreen.
is till end of
Exactly,
time now.
right, evergreen. So there are some, okay, you are my African, evergreen.
end of time now.
Okay, right. So there are some songs that are evergreen. What we're trying to say is that those evergreen, we're not telling you to go put some songs where some guy in their edits go
But,
sing.
Big Vic,
We're
let
telling
me
you to
ask
put
you,
some
man. Let me ask
evergreen,
you. Let me-
introduce some
Wait,
evergreen.
now
in
even
this
your
new
fans
generation.
ask you. If you are listening to what I want to say, I don't you one time. It's Yabin Brime. We are enjoying it.
Right.
From there, we move to Wizkid.
Okay.
From there, we go back to Rema.
Okay.
Listen up.
Right.
From there, we go to Davido. I'm not available.
Okay.
From there, we go to Charlie Poppy. From there, we go to Portable. From there, you go to Zlatan.
Okay.
From there, you go to Buju. You see the list. Now, when you bring those names you mentioned, I like it. Gongwaso.
Right.
Those three names. Take them out.
Okay.
At the end of the day, you're trying to make people happy.
Right.
And I'm saying this, people might not agree with it. If you're not in trend, people don't know you.
Okay.
So if all these big names, they are still alive, not in trend, by some kind of means, all this young Gen Z doesn't want to listen to you because they don't know it. So even though you are putting it into their head, I should have something that I could connect with it. The only name that I said, okay, now look at when Idris dragged everybody. Eddie Remedy was saying, man, I would like to sing with Burnout. You understand what I'm saying? Now you're putting it out there. If you're not on, even Brimo that is still correct, Burnout the Yama.
Oh, yeah.
But guess what? It's helping Brimo.
Of course.
So
Because
that's what I'm saying. Like,
bad publicity is still a
if
good...
you don't come out, nobody is really going to want to play your music. Now people are talking about, man,
people are talking about
Brimo is big, Brimo, get lyrics, don't play with him. So that's like all this, we shouldn't get carried away with Ghana. The reason why Ghana is like that is, take Stoneboy, take, what's his name? This guy that used to rant about Nigeria a lot.
I'll give you three for Shakawali. Even this boy,
and one other guy like that.
Yeah,
Once you take those three names out,
Terminator guy that sang Terminator. What's his name again?
That one hit wonder. That's just
He's not one hit wonder. The boy's he's big in Ghana. He has like 5 hit songs.
No, I'm talking about outside Ghanaian. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
he has two. He has
in
two.
Ghanaian.
Oh, yeah,
in Ghana, yeah. But you know, was able to talk with that song outside Ghanaian. So it's
yeah.
Black Sheriff too is good. Black Sheriff.
Black Sheriff.
But what I'm saying is when you take those names out,
right.
They got to play their oldies. We have more than top 10 that will shake anybody.
So you can basically you're trying to say we can't compare because our artistry and our songs do not the same level.
It's to people like DJ Jimmy just still making sure it's still in trend. So if all our oldies doesn't want to be in trend again, Jesse doesn't know Paula Gedairo. Who's Paula Gedairo? Nobody knows you like boy. Alariwo.
Shout out to Paula Gedairo.
Alariwo that sing one song like that. Alariwo is not an MC.
Right.
But they're still alive.
Yeah, they're still alive.
So if they don't have a team of, and one thing I think is affecting our OGs is they don't know how to blend into this new technology world. Even though just sometimes they're like, I don't know this thing. Now they go online, they don't know it. So if they don't bring young blood, I don't think it's the DJ.
I won't say they don't know it. I just feel like they're just not interested. They just I don't know if it's pride that has
everybody's scared of social media, especially in Nigeria. They don't know how to handle it though. I'm telling you, look at Mr. Real telling you that he doesn't know that you can make money from the color tunes when they use their song.
But bro, that has to do with education and poor management now. Let's go back to management.
I'm glad you bring that up. Do you think we even have management in Nigerian music industry? Do we have management?
We do. I think we do. But
we're not talking about record label now.
Right. Management. Yeah. Management. Yeah, I think we do. But I don't think
it functions.
I don't think the management. You see, there's one thing to have a management, and there's one thing to have a functional management, right? When I mean functional management, I mean a management where everybody comes to the table and give opinion and give, this is how we feel like this artist needs to move. Everybody given in one accord. There's only one or two in Nigeria that has that. The rest, now that artist they call the shot for the, so you can't say management because he's the one making all the calls. He's the one calling all the shot, and he's the one. You understand? Say Agaba. I mean, if I know,
so it's more like they're working for him.
They're working for him. Baba, Oga. Exactly. So you cannot have, because you know what? There's no structure.
And I think a lot of people are losing money for this though.
Yes, because you know why? At the end of the day, now that artist, because there's no good structure, right? And when I mean structure, somebody, the account is going into every individual. Not the artist saying, no, you collect. I won't even. I know an artist now that work with work with a good team and decides who gets paid in every show.
I can help you with some name. Maybe it's the person.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a problem with this.
Right, then plenty. There's a lot of them.
Even Kiss Daniel too still having problem because he went back to Jewel White.
Yeah, but we're not even talking about record label now.
No, I'm saying
we're talking about management.
Don't forget that it's the management
that's still
on the
right.
Because
so
they walk away feel like
because an artist is calling the shot. You understand? Because the artist will call a shot. If the artist is getting, let's say, $20,000 to perform for a show, he can go say this 20,000 and they take 15, right? The other 5, make una know as I go split down. You understand what I'm saying? He's the one making that call. He's the one calling that shot. It doesn't go like that
I
in most.
think this is the
because
system, though.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because we don't have a system. We don't have a structure. That's the word we're looking for. Yes, we don't have check and balances in that thing.
And that's the problem.
That's the problem we have.
Because everybody's just doing what they think is right.
Not everybody. The guy when they sing, and they tell anybody the guy go decide say your generation no go chop for 3 years.
But who to blame though?
The people to blame is we need to go back to our drawing board and get all these artists to focus on the ground from the foundation of getting a good structure in this industry in Nigeria.
I don't think that will happen soon.
No. This thing takes.
But we're growing though. Like
now, so it start for P Square. Now, so it start from this Paul Dairo. All these things we're talking about, it started somewhere, bro. So if we have some people that started this foundation, they are starting this thing now. It will our next generation. 10 years from now, people will look back and say, "Wow, remember one time where artists go to decide? Artists will just decide."
We will be where we are in terms of Afrobeat around the world too.
And we didn't know it was going to be this big.
And everybody, I remember when they were making fun of when they complained about Young John.
Right.
They said Young John was charging too much.
Right.
I remember that when they said he charged them $15,000 for one show.
Right.
They were like, it's too much. I said, how much is $15,000 when the boy is really in California every time doing his own thing? To him, that's nothing. So, but to Nigeria,
Nigeria is a big.
And
huge
this is the problem. I feel like when the Nigerian that haven't get the opportunity of Young John. They perform one time in America, they want to collect the same money too.
Oh yeah.
And that's the problem. I think the management is wrong.
Right.
We're copying America so much that we don't understand their structure.
It's not like we understand their structure, but we don't have their structure. They have a structure.
If we understand it, then we'll use it now.
No.
We don't even think we know how
No,
to
we
use
don't
it.
have it. We don't have it. There's one thing to have it and there's one thing to make use of what you have. We don't have it. It's not there. It's not visible. We don't have it.
I think
the ones that do have it, because only 2 or 3, and they functioning properly. Everything is moving smooth.
Yeah, you're right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's going smooth, and you're not hearing any complaint because there's a structure, and it's going smooth. Every artist come out blow. This one go leave. Right. Everybody blow. Everybody they chop. This one they chop. Maven record. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's few of them.
Yeah, and if we talk about the management, we'll put Whiskey and Davido because their management is doing right by them.
But in terms of management, right?
Yeah,
they're doing
because in terms of the management, that's why we could see them popping in.
Right.
But when you take those names out, and I don't know why they are not trying to help the young ones. Like I think it's becoming a level where if this generation are not trying to help the next one, they're gonna have the same problem the old one had. They'll be rubbish at the end of the day.
Domino effect. It will happen.
Because if they are not trying to pave way, if you're paving way for just artists and you're not trying to help them with the management, making them understand some little tricky of how she go, the next generation won't even care about them too, and anything can change. I'm sorry to bring this name up. Who would have thought PDD would become what it is? But he has built a lot of people now. They can stand without PDD. A lot of them will say, man, shout out to PDD, but they can stand, like Rick Ross can stand on his own. Rick Ross was somebody that said, man, I went to DDD, already passed my music. I don't think he do all those things anymore now. He's on his own. He's making his bread. So I think that's one thing Nigeria needs to...
French Montana, there's few of them, McMills, there's a lot of people that,
so
that have actually learned
to grow. I don't think they should be scared of saying maybe they will take over them. If they grow... People like Davido have shown us now, like, you give credit to everybody that I feel like they've helped him along the way.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's always mentioning names like, okay, this name helped this. And that's how he's going to always go.
But his management is kind of like questionable for me because that's another topic. I feel
think
like
Davido management, don't get it twisted. For personal, for his own, he's doing fine.
No, personal, but I'm talking about management. Like, because you can't, this is how I feel. I know 30 BGs are out there and they're going to cut me for this, but the truth about the matter is, I feel like he's still on that thing that I feel like he's saying, he's giving everybody. I mean, they call the shot. Like, if you understand, like, because there are certain things that I've seen that has happened A lot of things that has happened. People calling him because of lack of good management.
Would you blame him
Because yes,
for his own case though?
yes, I'll blame him because I feel like you need to humble yourself and say, you know what? Despite the fact I'm the CEO, I'm the owner of this. If you guys can't give me good advice, criticize my things that I do wrongly. If you guys can't come up and tell me to my face, yo, I don't want you working with me. You know what I'm saying? Be real. Don't be yes sir, whatever. I feel like there's so much yes sir around him. That's just how I feel. So I don't feel like there's people around him that can say, you know what? Fuck whatever you have. Excuse my language. Fuck, get what, I don't care. You're the richest. I don't care what it is. Right now, you're fucked up. You're messing up. You need to get your act together. You understand? You can't be doing this. You can't be doing that. You can't be on social media like this. You can't be acting this way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's management. Having a good management around you. Check and balances. Everybody has it, you know.
So I want to ask a question on that. Are you talking about Davido personally, or you're talking about even with the artists under him? When you talk about the management.
I'm talking about him and the artists under him.
I think for me, what I would pick about him is the fact of which this man. I remember when they make fun of him when Whiskey said blue passport about blue passport. I think because Davido is born here, there's some things they understand quick. That that's management. I think that's why they might be scared to always want to challenge it.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. The word scared is what I'm trying to say.
But then
they have a lot. Yes, you can. The artists can listen. It's like me having a team now. I grew up in Yankee, right? And I'm Davido. I have a team. I grew up here. I know how we think, and I know I want to be the greatest. I know I'm doing some things that is not right. That people are calling me. No. He's not the greatest. He ain't the greatest.
What do you mean? Part of the greatest, though.
He's part of it, right?
So, but he could be him. It might feel like in his own way it is. Nobody's trying to challenge him. I'm just saying that might be one of the reasons why he might feel like, okay, you know what? There's nothing you want to say.
That's being delusional.
It's part of how. Do you think music don't get him delusional sometimes?
It does, but let's keep it real. You ain't. Let's look at you ain't Bunner. You're not.
But you could talk about, you know what I'm saying? In 2-3 years. There was a time that nobody can even talk about
Davido at one point.
You can't put any name next to him except Whiskey. So what I'm saying is,
it's
momentum.
But that's what I'm saying.
I think it needs to start accepting what you say. Like, okay,
this is what I'm saying. And you gotta understand that despite the fact I'm hot now, right, with a poor management, in 5 years, will I be hot? But if I have a good management, I could still be hot in 20 years from now. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, there was a time that you're right. But with poor management and a lot of things going down, you could go down. But if you have a good structure and good management and be a good leader to say, you know what, let me sit back and it's not easy.
You know I said it's tricky?
Right.
All this name we mentioned in Nigeria are the first set of people doing it. So most of them are going by what they know. Shit, I'm running like this. When you take the first name we ever think doing real collabo outside Nigeria is Two-Face.
Right.
And even though I remember when he did this song with R. Kelly, they called him like, man, why would you jump on R. Kelly's song? You didn't da-da-da-da. But after him, Don Jazzy, the band.
I think the band, and even the band did before.
I would say the bands come after Two-Face open more door for them, actually. Let's call it split.
Oh, yeah. So I'll say that.
I will still bring Two-Face, but what I'm dragging down to is when you take those names out, what these boys are doing is big. Like, they don't have any role model. And even the OGs are being quiet sometimes. They don't want to disrespect them. Like, I don't want to advise you and come and tell me like, hey, bro, shut up, Joe. Wait till you know. So we don't have any other Davido. So
it's how you say it, though. I think you could tell. See, let me tell you something, right? It goes back to personality, unfortunately, right? There's some kind of personality
so you
that
think
you have.
Davido personality is better than Burna Boy?
Yeah. No. In terms of what?
In terms of when they represented the country. Man, Burna Boy have called everybody out.
That one bad. But,
so is it a part of the management too?
No. Right. But guess what? No, let me explain to you. He has a good management that puts him in check all the time. I think it could have been 20 times worse.
Mom, though.
I think he could be 20 times worse.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? But he has a check and balances in his team that's always, Baba, bring your phone, I beg. You don't do. Dude, you get what I'm saying? Obio don't have that.
Yeah.
You don't have that.
I think it's just their own personality. People like,
yeah, but what I'm saying is
that has been managing himself.
Yeah,
but we didn't even hear his name on anything.
But I could tell you for a fact that there's some people in his camp despite the fact he has a good personality also, but there's some people in his camp that's also putting him in check and balance,
which is good.
which is great. Is what I'm trying to say.
It's the best way to.
It's the best way to. It keeps you. The longevity is gonna keep. You're gonna be there for a minute when you have that good team around you.
Anyway, like you said, I hope any part of the team of Davido will see this and they don't hate the point you're bringing out. They could pick it out. I mean, maybe they like it or not. We will be here after 5-10 years. Shit, we're gonna talk about it. But anything you think you wrong, we're gonna you remember when we said that thing?
Let me tell you, I don't have no the way I'm talking about OBO, I love it because honestly he had the best album last year. So and you're hearing it from me. I'm not even a 30BG fan, but he has the best because I keep it real.
I'm not even his fan. But
exactly. He had the best album last year in 2023. I'm not even gonna cap. It is what it is.
Me, if they call me,
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Right. So, but I just keep it real. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't care.
I'm sorry. I keep it real.
It's the business part.
This is my take. It's my opinion. Everybody's entitled to theirs.
Like we went into it. If you're a DJ, please, put it a try. Start playing some oldies.
Right.
Who knows? It might put us on the right track. There's some nice oldies that are even better than all this trash we listen to right now. We have too much of trash song that is making sense, but they don't last. 2 months, they're out. 2.5 months. You don't
microwave songs.
You're right, though. You just 3 minutes.
3 minutes to don't hot.
You don't cook movies and shop and
I'm done.
On to the next one. But the one that you take an hour to cook is something that you value. So
evergreen songs, man.
That's the main thing.
Right.
To take it away is evergreen song because even most of the new songs are copying from them too. Maybe you like it. So, but this is CTD Among Blacks. You can follow us if you've enjoyed everything we've talked about. If you think we've talked crap, give us your own opinion. If you think we're saying sense, give us your own opinion. Subscribe, follow us on all channels, on all our social medias, CTD Among Blacks, and we definitely promise you, we'll watch the reviews, we follow up with people that comment on what we say, and we're trying to get better every day. And we are not trying to put out no artists or anything, we're just sharing our opinion to let you realize that some people do care. We want Nigerian music, we want anybody that represents Nigeria to represent us well for the next generation and for the people outside Nigeria to really be able to understand what we're doing. A lot has been said about us, but our own goal is to connect all the dots as much as we can. We're trying to bridge the gap. We're not trying to take your own opinion. Own it. We own our own. But you don't got to hate us for however you think we're feeling. And it's me, Oyebanji, Akins, and I have Big Vic. And, all right. Till you see us next week, I'm going to let Vic take us out of this place.
Until next time. We say love, peace, as we continue to connect the dot.